Greeting Management Team Loves 317. I have some concerns I've tried to voice to Terrence in particular several times, but thought I would take the liberty to express them to you three, Terrence, Tika, and Amy, in such a way where they can be reviewed and considered, as during work it's a struggle to even find a few moments uninterrupted. First, thank you for allowing me this opportunity. I mean no ill intent, I can assure you. My concerns are in the category of PPE and cross-contamination. I do not believe in accepting standards that I myself deem unacceptable for myself as a consumer. We've all heard of the meat packer factory worker turned vegetarian as an example. I will add some pertinent attachments at the close. Cleaning products pose certain hazards. Many are linked with side effects showing themselves in the distant future. An example may include fertility problems. Then there's going from cleaning toilets where splashing is inevitable, even when using care. Then, back to the food/drink production side. I have seen firsthand a lack of hygienic practices, like blowing the nose and proceeding to make coffee without gloves, or to help break apart frozen hot dogs, throwing the box down upon the well-treaded floor, that box then picked up with gloved hands that proceed to touch food directly as it's placed onto rollers. We may easily brush our arms or hands against our clothing on the food side, inadvertently cross-contaminating cups, lids, and a plethora of items whose purpose will be direct contact with food and drink. I know Terrence said he refuses to eat anything there, acknowledging my point, although overall, my voice concerns have been met with annoyance. Although we each can choose to eat or refrain anywhere, that's missing the point. Then I went to the diesel side for the first time yesterday, Monday, October 13th, 2025. I have to say the practices used to clean for the preceding customer's shower is concerning. To be in the practice of using the dirty, previously used towels to make ready for the next guest has my brain concerned for things like STDs or fecal residue that could linger on such towel upon the showerer drying off a less than sterile bottom/rear end. I realize there is a concern for laundering and it's already heavy, but if I were a customer and knew the way things were being done, I would not be okay with it. Sure, the sprays are chemicals to disinfect, but only in conjunction with either disposable or new/clean rags/towels. One is not to make up for the other, in my opinion. Neither should speed reduce in actual cleaning and sanitizing for the next user. Only somewhat related was, 2 days ago, my discovering black mold in the underworkings of a half-and-half dispenser. I had set out only to replace an empty bag. Upon finding mold all over parts usually out of sight, I asked an experienced employee what to do. She suggested sanitizing it in a red square bucket kept near the sink. That bucket remained soiled with what looks like dirt, not food. Either way, it was not satisfactory to use for the need. I ended up cleaning them properly in the sinks in the kitchen after Terrence located a pipe cleaning brush. Originally, on my interview, I tried asking about essentially what would constitute request for an apron or of similar nature to wear upon cleaning near human waste, like blood from feminine products, baby diapers, to splashing from scrubbing toilets. But after my first week, the dismissal of voice concerns and the furtherance of problematic practices, I feel I need to try one last time. As sole proprietor 8 years running my cosmetic business, I worked extensively with chemicals. I also have OSHA certification, so perhaps I'm more aware than some of the other employees in this particular area. Still, comments like, "no one else has had a problem," or other dismissal of genuine and valid concerns is undesired on my part. Thank you again.